Yo, what is going on? This is that guy Face with Face the Music Media. We are back again with another episode of How I Synth. In this video, we got discoDSP, OBXD. Let's get into it.
Oh yeah. Oh mama. Oh yeah. Face the music.
So, OBXD is an emulation of Oberheim's OBX. So it's a classic synthesizer with timeless sound, and it's extremely popular. One of my favorite producers uses Oberheim a lot, and that's Prince, and so I really love the Oberheim sound. So I'm really excited about this video, and it's a free synthesizer, so that makes it even doper. But before we get into that, if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications so you can be notified every time we drop a new video, and go ahead and hit the thumbs up if you enjoy the content. Also, make sure you go to realloops.com, that's REELLOOPS, and cop the Sweet Fusion preset pack. We got volume 1 and volume 2 is loaded with dope sounds for the Cherry Audio synthesizer, so you definitely want to check that out, realloops.com. Also, go down in the description and check out the Music by That Guy Face playlist. We got 3 singles so far, more singles coming, so you definitely want to stay tapped in with that. But anyway, OBXD is a free Oberheim emulation. They just updated it to 3.1 and added a lot of dope features. It just kind of expanded on what the Oberheim can do. You can use the free version. I'm not sure exactly what all is not included in the free version, but I know one of the main things is the oversampling is only in the paid version. It's only $50. This sounds amazing. You can really make some crazy sounds with the synthesizer. And so let's go ahead and jump into it. It's pretty straightforward. I love the interface, the colors and the knobs just work. It kind of looks like the rack module of the Oberheim synth, and so I love that. Let's just go ahead and take a listen to the oscillators and see what they sound like. Let's start out with ramp down. I'm going to turn oscillator 2 down here, noise down. Okay, let's go ahead and take a listen to the triangle, pulse. And then you can go ahead and mix and match if you want. You can have the ramp and the pulse. So let's take a listen to that. Nice, that sounds beautiful. If you've seen any of my other videos, you already know I love to do the Oscillator Detune. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and go back to the default patch here. Take the volume down some. Oscillator 1 and 2 down, take the cutoff up, and let's listen to the ramp down really quick. I'm gonna go ahead and play it back and slowly introduce the detune. Let's take a listen. Beautiful. Let's take a listen to the pulse. Beautiful. And that's how you can get that natural pulse with modulation there without using the LFO. I love that. Let's take a listen to the triangle. Beautiful. I love how it sounds like an LFO, even though it's not. So if you want to just do the actual pulse with modulation, you can use the pulse with control here. So let's take a listen. So it does sound different from the Oscillator Detune, but you know, it's just another variation of getting kind of the same results. All right, I have a chord progression that I played in the background. I'm just gonna build out a sound. And so what I want to do is go over here to the ramp down. I'm going to sync those oscillators there. And what I want to do is come over here to the LFO. Let's go ahead and go to LFO rate, bring that up. I'm going to choose sine wave for now. Frequency amount, I want to go ahead and boost that for Oscillator 2. So basically when you sync the oscillators, Oscillator 2 will modulate Oscillator 1. And so we're going to go ahead and use Oscillator 2's actual frequency to modulate Oscillator 1. So let's take a listen to that. I'm going to turn that down really quick. Beautiful. I love that. Okay, what I'm going to do now is just sync it to the tempo here. And so let's take a listen to that. I wish there was a control that would let me see exactly what time I'm on because I can't tell. I'm going to change the voices to 16. Now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and go with the cross modulation so we can get some interesting sounds with that. Let's take a listen. Beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and change Oscillator 1 over to Pulse. And let's take a listen to see what that sounds like with the sync and cross modulation. Beautiful. So I'm going to take the pulse width modulation for Oscillator 1 and let's go ahead and have that synced up with the Oscillator 2 sync LFO here. And so let's take a listen. Beautiful. So I'm going to come over here to the master section. I'm going to boost the spread. It basically takes each voice and detunes it slightly. Let's go ahead and take a listen to that. Beautiful. I love that. So we can get even deeper with the voices where you can really hear what's going on by coming over here to the voice variation. And let's go ahead and pan all the voices. So I'm just going to do that really quick. Just have them kind of spread out. Kind of far. We'll keep these kind of close to the middle. Let's take a listen. Beautiful. I love that. Let's take a listen to the filter and see what that sounds like. Beautiful. I love that rich sound. They have this added feature with 3.1 where you can push the resonance into self-oscillation. But let's go ahead and boost that just to see what added texture we get out of that. Beautiful. That sounds amazing. I love that. So let's go over here to the envelope here. Let's fool with that and see what we can come up with. I'm going to boost the amount of the filter envelope. Let's go ahead and get a long decay, short sustain. Let's boost the release. Let's come down to the amplifier, bring up the release a little bit on that. Let's bring the sustain down just a little bit. We'll leave the decay where it is. Let's take a listen. Beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in a little bit of noise. Let's take a listen to that. Beautiful. I love that. That sounds amazing. So I have a stock Ableton reverb. Since we don't have any effects on the plugin, I'm going to turn that on just so we can hear what it sounds like with a nice lush reverb. And so let's take a listen to that. Beautiful. I love that. That sounds amazing. Anyway, man, that's the end of this video. You guys let me know what you think about discoDSP's OBXD down in the comments below. My thoughts? It sounds really good, and it definitely holds its own up against all of the other paid versions of the same plugin. And a lot of the Oberheim plugins sound really good. I can't even lie. Like Arturia's, it sounds good. You got Sonic Projects, OPX, it sounds good. You've got Synapse Audio Obsession, it sounds amazing. And this one, the free version, it definitely can hold its own. You know, I would definitely check it out. It sounds really rich and full. It's easy to use and understand. Some of the other Oberheim plugins are not that easy to understand. This one, I love the way they laid it out to where it's just really easy to understand. Now, the manual, on the other hand, yeah, I don't know about that. The manual is kind of terrible as far as explaining what's going on. And then it doesn't even tell you what some of the stuff does at all. Like, it doesn't even mention it. So, you know, you would kind of have to know what some of the stuff is already to grasp how to use it. But it's easy to get in there and make some really dope sounds without having to go too deep into it. And so I would definitely check it out. But anyway, man, this is that guy, Face to Music Media. If you have not already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for notifications so you can be notified every time we we drop a new video, and go ahead and hit the video with the thumbs up if you enjoy the content. Also, make sure you go to realloops.com, that's REELLOOPS, and cop the Sweet Fusion preset pack. That's volume 1 and volume 2. Crazy synth sounds, so you definitely want to check that out, realloops.com. Also, you want to definitely check out the Music by That Guy Face playlist down in the description. We got 3 singles so far, more singles coming, so you definitely want to check that out. And so anyway, man, this is That Guy Face, the music media. We out of here.